Hello everybody, it's Blue Jay Artist, and today we are going to be doing a rant so I'm going to be talking about Tigerclaw's Fury, and then I'm going to be sharing my opinion on the upcoming ebooks, like, you know, the short stories. So I guess we're gonna get started. I just finished reading Tigerclaw's Fury, and it was pretty good. I mean, it was interesting to see it from Tigerstar's point of view, and it's interesting to see that, yeah, basically interesting to see the story from his point of view. And I like that we actually get to see that he's not like the big, scary villain and, you know, all that kind of, like, you know, he has no emotions. He's just like a rock. He has no emotions. But we really got to see, like, when he was exiled, he was like, he's heard the cries of his kits and he was all like, oh, I'll come back for you. And I was like, oh, Tigerclaw. And then, when basically it showed he had emotions, and when he tried to save Bramwell-Kit from the fire, he was really worried, and I like that we saw sympathy from Tigerclaw. But I have to say, it was a little bit boring towards the end. Like, it was interesting because if you've read Yellowfang's Secret, you know, like, oh, all these cats here, and they, you know, we know all these cats, and it was interesting to see how ShadowClan starved, and it was interesting to see because Snag and some other cat, please forgive me if I don't know, please don't comment about it, you know who I'm talking about, the two rogues that he got when he ambushed ThunderClan, turned into cats who I think are actually, like, you know, Night Whisper, and the other one that I all of a sudden can't... I mean, Jagged Tooth, that's what it is. Those two were actually, like, rogues at first, and, you know, it was just cool. And then, also, how Tigerclaw had, I think it was Night Whisper fake the, sign of, you know, there's a tiger, and, like, how, I mean, there's a claw, and it's shown, like, it's shown, like, the moonlight shown, like, stripes upon it. That was kind of interesting, too. It was an interesting book. Some parts it was boring, so you see, like, we're gonna go feed ShadowClan in the end, and then it was the next chapter, and I was like, oh, okay. But the next part is me kind of getting upset, because, okay, I'm sorry, but I am over Leafpool. She had her moment of glory. We get that she was depressed. I don't really care anymore. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the journey from her point of view about the power of 3 and everything. We basically know what happened. Yes, I may admit it may be interesting to see it from her point of view, but it also might turn out to be very boring because we might already know what's going to happen and all that stuff. Yeah, that's with Tigerclaw's Fury too, that we knew it was going to happen, but we didn't know exactly how it happened. And yes, that's the same with Leafpool's Wish, but I'm sorry, I'm just sick and tired of talking about Leafpool. And you know what's the best thing? Is that, you know who's the other cat? Freaking Dovewing. And if you saw my last rant, you know how much I don't like her or any of the special rants. So the only thing I'd be interested in learning about Dovewing is if she went with Bumblestripe and she had kits. That's the only thing I'd be interested in. I do not want to read any more about Dovewing. I just don't. And it's probably just going to be a soap opera because Tiger Heart's going to be like, oh, but Dovewing, I love you, and forbidden love, Aries are going to puke forbidden love all over these books, but I love you. Seriously, just stop, you childish cat. It is ridiculous. So that's basically this is probably going to be pretty short, I apologize, but that's all I got for you folks today. Alright, Blue Jay Artist out.